What is up, guys? Your boy Mike back here again for Mike's Money Move, guys. Today I'm just going to show you a short little video, guys, and a little bit of a review of the Mechaverse NFT. So you guys may know a bit about the Mechaverse NFT, one of the biggest NFTs out there at the moment with the most traction. I'm going to show you me trying to mint one of these bad boys. I'm going to show you the full process, give you guys my review, and pretty much show you guys, what it's sort of all about. And I'm going to show you guys that now. Peace. What is up, guys? So this is just a quick little short screen recording of basically how everything went and basically the process of me going through and trying to get these NFTs, to be honest with you guys. So as you guys can see, the live chat is on fire and there are messages every single second. As you guys can see, it's 7:59. Basically the minting time was 8 o'clock. So it wasn't the actual mint itself, guys. It's basically for you to enter the raffle. So once you enter the raffle, you are obviously in the draw to get one of these Mechaverses. As you guys can see, it's got about 35 or so seconds left at the moment. So basically how it works, guys, if you guys don't really know, you enter the raffle, then once you enter it, they will randomly pick out of the whole community, basically, if you are a raffle winner, and basically by you having that, you will have the chance to mint it. This way, it's a little bit fair for everyone to get through on this as well. And they also have done a few hours as well for you guys to get into this if you guys don't have time to get it at the initial time you saw the raffle. So it's a pretty fair way, and it's a good way to reduce the gas fees as well, especially considering how many people are in the Discord as well, guys. So as you guys can see, the raffle has completely opened up. It is 8 o'clock on the dot, my time in Sydney. You can mint out basically 1 or 2. You can only mint out 1 or 2. They don't give you the options of 5 or 10, which is great. So that way it's a lot fairer. So I wanted to go to the 2 route. So that way, if I had the chance, I wanted to get out there and see what I can do. So I was honestly really prepared to actually go out and mint these at the time, to only initially find out that you actually don't pay anything right now, which was the best part. So if every NFT was like that, the amount of people would get into a project and not have to pay it would have been astronomical. So again, guys, as you guys can see, if you want to mint one of them, 0.2 ETH plus gas, but if you want to, it's 0.4. So I had obviously gone through this process and trying to mint this. It did take a little while. As you guys can see, it gets stuck for a little while. Then it says registration failed. And then it says you need to connect to Discord and Twitter. I've never had an NFT obviously go through and pop out this way. So basically what they want to do is use it as a verification process and getting it done. So I was on the phone at the time. It does say recommended to go on your computer to do this, but I was on my phone, and you know what? I thought I'd give it a shot, and honestly, I had no idea what my Discord details were until after a little while. But you know what? It ended up working after a couple of tries. But I did get a couple of errors in between, which I'll show here and there, guys. But then, you know what? Once it sort of got done and I pretty much logged in with my Discord, it didn't let me do it. So it kept throwing up the error. I went to the live chat. Basically, if you guys have a look at the live chat, people were having a lot of issues, but I'm sort of thankful that I had a glimpse of the live chat because it was going completely crazy. So what they ended up doing was they ended up closing the live chat so no one could talk. And I stumbled upon one person who basically said, yep, Twitter worked, no problems. Discord, a lot of issues. So what ended up happening, I actually ended up going back and going through the Twitter side of things and trying to get it registered that way. But before doing that, I did try Discord a couple times because I was already logged in. So once doing that, guys, look, I honestly got frustrated. I'm not going to go through all of this, guys. It's a whole maybe 3-4 minutes worth of me going back and forth to try and do this, because the minting process that I've had has been pretty complicated to be very honest with you guys. But once I decided to do that, I thought, you know what? It's almost time for me to get to work. I'm going to wake up, get out onto my computer, basically do the registry this way, jumped on my computer, logged in, went through the register process. It says, please wait. And as you can see, there's even obviously the live as well on the side, which is awesome. Once you go through it, logged into my Twitter, basically wrote down, authorize on your app. So it'll have to see what you post, see the Twitter post, all that kind of stuff. You need to approve that. And then once you sort of do that, bam, just like that, guys, you are now registered. So I'm pretty much registered now, and it says check back later on the 6th of October. So when I did this, it was basically the 6th of October, but obviously their time, not yet. So basically come back in 24 hours.
A few moments later.
you will have a chance to have a look and to see if you get to mint one of these. So 24 hours later, guys, jumped back onto my computer, went to see what's sort of going on. The Mechaverse website was loading and taking quite some time because I'm sure there was heaps, thousands of people trying to jump on this as well. I had my cousin actually try and mint out one of these. Unfortunately, he did not get one as well. So once this sort of went through, guys, went through the process, waited a little while, and bam, and as you guys can see, we are sorry. You were not selected during the raffle. You can purchase your mecha on the secondary market. So unfortunately, I did not cop one of these bad boys. Honestly, so sad.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Because these things, you already know that you're going to be fetching up so much more money, you know, at minimum of 5 times of what it's going to be worth, you know, from that 0.5 point of view. And as you guys can see a glimpse in this video, it shows 0.4, no, sorry about that. It shows 4 Ethereum already, and you can only imagine what the sky is going to be the limit. So that was pretty much it for my experience, guys, of minting this NFT. So guys, that was my little review, guys. As you guys would have saw in the video, if you guys watched the whole way, unfortunately, I did not cop one of the Mechaverses. Extremely sad about that. Very unfortunate, but at the same time, I am not surprised, guys. So you guys do need to remember that this was a massive, massive project, probably the biggest one out there at the moment in the NFT verse. At the moment, looking at the Discord as well, guys, 200,000 members. That is probably the most out of any Discord community out there as well, guys. So if you guys have been following the project, you know exactly how massive the hype was and how big of an audience that they have obviously produced. I even had friends who are not even into NFTs and crypto also wanted to jump into this just because of how cool it looked. And it can really show you guys that how much traction NFTs can really get out there. And you know what, even though I didn't mint this, and if you guys know about the NFT community, it is such a good thing about Mechaverse having its way in the community and in the audience, because what actually happened was Mechaverse has made such an impact that it's gone over to a global and a worldwide sort of scale. People in business, normal people, consumers as well, are even having an eye on this. So what that is pretty much going to do, regardless of how the event showed up, and if you didn't cop and obviously the NFT itself and mint one, it shows that there is a lot of obviously traction, a lot of audiences out there who know about the NFT community now. So again, if you guys are watching this about the NFT community and about the actual Mechaverses themselves, you guys would have pretty much seen a little bit, you know, a bit of a teaser of how much, you know, our audience and how much traction can actually come by in the NFT community. So if you guys are just getting into NFTs and you've just started just because of Mechaverse, welcome to the NFT community. Basically, there is a lot out there, guys. If you guys want to know a little bit more about how it works, you can actually want to know about flipping them as well, and all a little bit about, you know, utilities and what they can do for the future, guys. Definitely probably the best way to find out, guys, and there are so many other things you can do with it as well. But again, guys, this was just a short little video just about my review on the Mechaverse and how they ended up with everything, guys. So to give you guys a short brief idea, 8,888 mechas who need drivers. So basically 8,888 NFTs needed to be minted, 200,000 in the Discord. So you can imagine how many people trying to cop one of these. Honestly, in my review, guys, I think they did a fantastic job when it came to the minting process. A lot of big projects at the moment had so many issues when it came to minting. You had people overloading the servers, making it crash a lot of the times. Look, even saying that, guys, as a big project like this, they did have quite a few hiccups a lot of the times. If you guys would have saw in the screen recording that I recorded previously, you would have seen a couple of issues of obviously trying to mint it, having the choice of Discord and Twitter and signing up that way did have a couple of issues, website crashing a couple of times, not being able to connect, things like that, all pretty much, you know, pretty general stuff. But I think the developers and obviously the staff have done pretty well, and the moderators, in obviously trying to keep everything nice and calm and done very, very well. Very fair as well, minting process as well, guys. So a nice little raffle is a certain way that they've done it. Pretty good. Unfortunately, I didn't get one, you know, out of the how many people that were there. So hopefully, you know, this is going to be a big project. I'd love to see what they sort of do in the future, what they will do with this utility, games, and obviously what they can do. Hopefully, you know, even passive income. At the time of making this video, I think it's sitting roughly about, you know, 6 to 8 ETH at the moment, and that's unrevealed. So again, could be a good or a bad thing. It might flop, it may not, it might even go even higher. All depends on the team and what they sort of do next, guys. But that was a short little video just to show you guys of me pretty much not being able to mint it, which is pretty sad. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Mike from Mike's Money Moves. If you guys want to know about making money, about saving money, occasional, crypto and NFTs as well, guys, make sure to come and subscribe and follow. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.